welcome back to my channel. It's so lovely to have you here. Today's video, I am going to be sharing 5 top tips to transitioning to green career or sustainability career in 2025. First tip is to audit your current skill set so that you can identify the skills that you can transfer to the green or sustainability field. So for instance, if you are going to be a project manager, you need to first look at the kind of skills that is required of a project manager, and you can do this through LinkedIn. Just search up project manager on LinkedIn and some companies will add the kind of skills that they want you to have as a project manager. So for instance, if you're applying to a project manager role, you would need some basic skills in data analysis and designing of project proposals, and you already have those skills in your former industry. You don't need to go ahead and say, oh, I'm new to this, I don't know this. You already have transferable skills, and then you just bring those data analysis and project management proposal writing skills to that work that you want to apply to. One thing to also keep in mind is a skills mapping. I do this a lot. It's just, what skills do I currently have? What role can it work for? Because as much as possible, the green or sustainability field or industry is very big, and if you're just starting out, you might not really be aware of all the roles that are within the green sector. So you first do like a map of those skills that you have, and then you can even ask AI that this kind of skill set, what kind of role do you need it for in a green job, right? And then it gives you some kind of options, and then you now streamline them and pick the one that you really are interested in. Second tip is to upskill with purpose. If you want to learn more skills, especially if you've already done that skills auditing and then you are like missing in some 2 other skills. For instance, if you are going to be a good or well-rounded project manager, you need strong skill sets in grant writing and you don't have expertise or ideas in those areas. So you directly go and take courses in grant writing or fellowships that can train you on those kind of courses, and not having to say, oh, I want to go and take a course as a project manager. That can be helpful when you're ready, that a project manager, and then you're taking like advanced courses in project management. So first, when you're starting, focus on the skills that you're missing and directly learn those skills, and then at the end you cannot take advanced courses in, let's say, circular economy, project management, or consultancy, or in any areas. But then when you're starting out, ensure that you start small and then you build up on it, because then if you go boom, you come out boom. The third tip is to build a green network or sustainability network. This is even much more easy now because we have a lot of organizations, movements, constituencies that are promoting these things, and this is such an amazing space for you to learn the various roles in this kind of field. So you can join a youth-led organization on sustainability, or something that is promoting your area of interest. For instance, in sustainability, we have like circular economy, we have like energy, we have agricultural field. Are you passionate about food security? Then you join food security groups that are promoting food security, right? And then if you're passionate about energy, you join networks that are promoting maybe renewable energy, solar, wind, all those things. And then if you're passionate about circular economy, you join groups that are promoting waste management and all those kind of things. So you don't go ahead and say, I want to join a green network. You niche it down a bit so that you can join the right network. Because when you start talking with people within those networks, they can refer you, they can recommend you, they can even give you jobs that you need to learn or to start out in the green space. Number 4, gain practical experience. This is really, really important because with experience, you can even get much more higher paying roles and even grow with time. So if you're starting out and you don't, especially if you don't have any transferable skills, you can focus on gaining experience through internship. You can also volunteer, which is like a last resort because not a lot of people can afford to volunteer. So you can also like join all those like networks, and then you have like open roles within those networks where you can come in to gain hands-on experience. If you are in school, you can join green clubs like sustainability clubs, climate clubs, and where you can also gain hands-on experience, because I've seen students in my school say, oh, their first hands-on experience was designing a program that got 200 attendees and it was really a lot. That is experience, because by the time that person is done with school, they can have those kind of things. I was a committee member in so place in my club. We did this was our impact, this was our achievement. This can be very, very helpful if you're just starting out, and if you can afford to volunteer. Volunteering is also a good way to gain practical experience. And if you're coming to the green space, especially the climate space, you realize that there's a lot of advocacy here, because this is a new thing for a lot of governments, a new field, a new area that we're trying to talk about, literally an existential crisis. So there's a lot of advocacy going on around, and you can literally join any of those advocacy campaigns to also learn. And also, it does include a lot of reading, because you cannot just go and jump into a campaign. You have to also read what does it take, what's needed, and those kind of things. My last tip is continuous learning. This is so paramount and important. In any field at all, knowledge helps you stay afloat. Knowledge helps you keep thriving, keep driving that impact. And especially in the green space, in the sustainability space, it's all about impact here. It's all about how much people you are able to help, support, communities you can uplift. So it's all impact oriented, and you cannot be in tune with impact if you don't know what exactly they're trying to impact. What is the problem? What are they trying to solve? So I remember when I was starting in the climate field, I was taking a lot of course. I did a lot of courses on Coursera, on UN websites, e-learning platform, on YouTube. I started following great climate actors on Instagram, like Greta Thunberg. So all these people, like, kind of like the learnings helped me shape my perspective on what exactly I want to do, I want to be in this climate field. So learning is very paramount. If you're in the climate field, you have to get used to reading policy reports, research reports, policy brief, journals, scientific journals across different domains and across different fields. So this takes a lot of mental brain power, because you have to read to comprehend, to understand, and to also challenge, because it's not everything you read that is true. So welcome to the climate space, or the green space, because it's a lot down here. That's it, guys. I hope these tips were helpful as you start your sustainability or green journey. I wish you the best in your journey, and bye.